sing Show Me the Way to Go Home. It's just a good song, isn't it?
I think of Show Me the Way to Go Home as Jaws.
Oh, yeah.
It's the song that he sings on the boat just before the shark comes and starts bashing the crap out of the boat.
Are we rolling?
Can I? Oh, we are.
Well, we'll start with that then. So, Show Me the Way to Go Home, Tom.
Gives
you nightmares
as
about
from the
sharks.
motion film Jaws.
Well, it does. That's what it makes me think of, because he's singing it on the boat, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
And he does.
I'm not sure I've ever seen Jaws.
You've not seen Jaws?
I don't think so.
What?
Right.
Maybe that's tonight.
Get out.
Maybe that's tonight's assignment.
You must have.
Don't think so.
I can't believe it. Well, that's what it reminds me of.
So it reminds me of my granddad because he used to sing it a lot. Show Me the Way to Go Home.
When did he specifically sing it?
Just around the house.
Right.
Yeah. What do you want? Dates and times?
Yeah.
I can't give you that. It's a long time ago. But one thing about this is what's different about this track compared to a lot of the others. In fact, probably all of them, is that we've been playing this track on and off for years. Like I remember playing it as a kid, then it would disappear for a few years, then it'd come back. And I think that's why it's on the album, really. I think obviously you said it's probably a favourite of Dad's, and it's certainly a favourite of mine, I think. Sammy Nestico, he can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Well, it was nice to include one of his pieces as well, because he's
His pieces.
His pieces.
Does Sammy Nestico make pieces?
I need to start enunciating here. Yeah, I'm letting something else slip in. Yeah.
Back on point,
Okay.
Sammy Nestico.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, it was nice
We're
to.
nearly done.
It was nice to include one of Sammy Nestico's pieces because he was another person that I think sadly passed the year that we made this album. And yeah, it was one of those ones. I think it was the last or second to last piece we did on the first day, and we'd played it so many times.
It just sort of went down.
Yeah,
quite-
It did,
went straight down.
but also it was
straight down.
it was cool that we were able to kind of go into more detail in the studio than we had in rehearsals.
Yeah.
But I remember kind of with Damien and Rory really thinking about the because it's quite a groovy arrangement, real swinging arrangement. And I remember we sort of spent a little bit of time ironing out some of the phrasing and trying to really make it swing. And Mike King did an absolute blinder of a
it's a
trumpet
nice
solo.
solo, that.
Yeah.
And Martin's solo as well.
Yeah, amazing solos, both of them, yeah. And they didn't have an easy task. They just played those kind of live with the band,
Right.
and it was so that, I remember, both of them ended up doing about 3 or 4 takes, 5 takes maybe, but all equally beautiful, different ideas in each one. It was really difficult to pick which one we ended up using.
Yeah, it's just a really good chart, isn't it, from beginning to end? And it's, again, nice that we were able to do a bit of a tribute to someone a writer, but much like Bob Florence, who was very influential to us as kids and has now passed on. And also, I think a jazz big band album without a Sammy Nestico chart would be a bit strange, I think, because it's probably the most like us piece that we've done, if you know what I mean. Do you know what I
It's
mean?
a Donny staple again, isn't it?
Yeah,
Definitely.
so it's nice that it's on there. Given that we did want to do something different, and we very much did,
Yeah.
it's nice to have at least one thing on there that's like, that's what we do best, sort of thing.
I think sometimes as well, as you say, we've played it so many times in concerts and rehearsals, and I can remember like it get pulled out in different bands and stuff. It'd be all over the place.
There's loads of pencil on it.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Different people's
Different
names
people's
over the
names.
years and different bands
But
and
then-
different versions.
So funny, you pull those charts out, don't you? And then each generation has their own way of playing it.
Yeah.
You end up rubbing out what the generation before did and
Yeah.
working out your own, and
But
you usually end up going back to the pen, don't
Or
you?
it'll be
Back to what was written.
someone's name. Like on my chart, it says there's a written in repeat for the piano solo, and it says Neil. Now that's a guy called Neil Newbert, who you won't know, who was like Mark White's era.
Right.
So that's like, so obviously someone wrote that on then. Do you know what I mean? It's still there. I love stuff like that because people won't get to see that they listen to the album, but it's good for us, I suppose. So yeah, Show Me the Way to Go Home, which brings us neatly to the home stretch of this album, which is Sax No End, which we'll talk about next.